Shuvu teens, it's Pastor Matt. Yeah, it's a spatula. Got some friends back here. I got Lily, Willow, and Ella. Tristan is filming. Thanks, buddy. Listen, this week our Torah portion is called shalach. Fun word to say, shalach. Listen, it means to be sent out. And this week in the Torah portion, there were 12 spies or scouts that were sent out to scout out the promised land. Now, our rabbis tell us that this was not something that God commanded them to do. It was something that God allowed them to do. The purpose of scouting out the land was to prove that what God said was true. However, something horribly wrong happened, and that was 10 of the 12 spies did not believe that God could be victorious in giving them the promised land. Only 2 of the spies, Joshua and Caleb, were faithful to what God said and believed that God could be victorious. What was the problem? Well, they saw giants in the land. And when they saw the giants, they got really scared. And what they thought was, these giants are bigger than us. Something interesting in the Hebrew, though, this week, what they really thought was, these giants are bigger than God. They're more powerful than God. Did you know that if God tells you that you can do something and you don't believe it, you're not really doubting yourself. You're doubting God. That's a dangerous situation to be in. Now, in the Brit Hadashah, in the New Testament, Yeshua sends people out as well. He sends them 2 by 2 on a mission. First, he sends out 12, and then he sends out 70. It's really very interesting. They all went out on a mission, and they all were able to fulfill the mission because they believed in what God could do. Sometimes God wants you and I to do things, even though you are a teenager. God has a plan for you. He wants these young ladies and this young man who's filming me and all the people that are their age to do awesome things for the kingdom. However, the choice is yours. Are you going to believe what God said, or are you going to doubt what God said? Here's an idea. Why don't you give a challenge to some people in your group, a good challenge, a challenge of doing something that God would call you to do. Maybe you can invite someone to your congregation. Maybe you could do a community project in your area, something that is difficult that you'll have to count on God for. I believe that you can do it, and God does too. Shuvu teens, this week, go on a mission for God. Be a shaliach. See how that sounds like the word shalach? Comes from the same word. Be a sent out one. Be a shaliach for the kingdom. Shuvu teens, this is Pastor Matt, and my buddies here. I hope you have a great week. You can do it. Pastor Matt, out.